wonder, where are you? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know. Say, where are you? Don't be so hard to reach. Just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know. Let me know when you're ready, 'cause I made reservations. Too many invitations, and the last night was heavy. I need communication. Tell me where's your location. Used to talk 24/7, every other second, just to make sure we were up to date. Now it's closer to 11, and I ain't hearing nothing. I just need to know that you're okay. Hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know. Say, where are you? Hey, don't be so hard to reach. Just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know. Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is you saying yeah, yeah. Better nights, better days, when you're here with me, babe. 'Cause you're all I crave, so I wonder, where are you, baby? Don't hide away from me when I need you most. We got love guaranteed, and I have to know. Say, so hard to reach. Just pick up your phone. Tell me where you'll be, 'cause I gotta know. Gets cold, let's turn up the heat, yeah. With every beat we feel, the night could be surreal. Could be surreal. When the beat drops down low, let it pull you in real close. Are you down for it? Tell me, are you down for it, boy? And when the lights get low, let the shadows steal the show. Are you down for it? Tell me, are you down for it, boy? The rhythm pulling me deeper. You know I'm caught in gravity, falling. I can't believe this night just belongs to me and you. Can you feel me? And when the lights get low, let the shadows steal the show. Are you down for it? Tell me, are you down for it, boy? I'm ready for the thrill, yeah. Don't hold me back, it's real, baby.
All right, hey buns, welcome back to the channel. It's your first time here ever. Welcome for the first time. I'm Mila Vanderbilt. Tonight we're doing InZoi things. I'm already getting an error that my bitrate is too high. We haven't done very many YouTube streams where I multi-stream to Twitch. It's always been Twitch is home Everything else is separate. So tonight might be a little experimental, a little bit. But let me see who's here. If you're here, say hi in chat, so I can say hello to you. Hey, Beauty R Us. Hey, Yams, Ashes, Miss Me. Yeah, that's her. MJ, Hoops. I saw Naya earlier. David. What is up, y'all? How are we? DJ, what is up? This hopefully is our shared chat, but hold on. Why am I getting so many errors? Hold on, who's on? Can I change this while I'm live real quick? Okay, hopefully. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. But yeah, I wanted to get back into, we used to do these like little 101 tutorial type things on Wednesdays on stream on YouTube. That's how I started off streaming. And this week we've been playing a lot of InZoi, and I feel like we've been learning new things and figuring stuff out. So I figured we would do a cute little tutorial. Since I'm multi-streaming to both platforms, it'll be on YouTube if we need to reference it back. We can clip today's stream. I could do little standalone videos and it'll be a vibe. But hold on. Let me triple check everything real quick. Girl. I haven't quite mastered or figured out YouTube and Twitch at one time. Okay, how's it look though? Am I laggy on Twitch? Let me see. But the game couldn't even play. Ooh, hold on. I didn't check PC requirements. Oh no. I know a lot of people are saying they're having success with Shadow Tech. I don't know what the subscription cost is on that. I don't know if that's something you would want to do. But I know that's been an option. What's up, Identity? How are we? Okay, I know I'm already pushing my stream, but I'm gonna see if we could also launch TikTok. I have all the cousins together at once. Also, I do have a shared chat here. I don't know if you can see it though anyway, but who knows? Who knows? I'm gonna swap over to the game really quick. How is music? It sounds loud, huh? That looks better. But dang, what's up, Boca? All right. Here we are. Also, I named this video on YouTube, "You're Playing This Wrong." That is coming a little bit from, I feel like a lot of the comments that I get on TikTok and sometimes in my YouTube comments are people calling the game boring, saying that it doesn't compare to XYZ from The Sims, that they picked it up once, never played it again. And low-key, like, since I've had InZoi, I have had periods where I've been obsessed with it and then stop playing and then get obsessed again. But I feel like it's currently at a point where it's keeping my interest. So I really feel like I want to recommend some of the things that I do in my gameplay that keeps it fun. A lot of my friends that play the game and then watch my videos also say it looks like I'm having so much fun and they haven't quite figured it out yet. So I kind of want to go into just some gameplay tips from you guys that do also play. If you guys have recommendations on things that you like to do in InZoi that keeps it fun. But I also want to get into a couple of things that we learned this week. How to take pictures, because I know a lot of us, especially those of us that came from Second Life, really enjoy taking pictures. How to run businesses or do the different things that are associated with businesses. I haven't even gone to the businesses in Kahaya, so tonight we might just like go check all those out, see what's around. And then what else? Just some gameplay things, some things with mods. I keep getting questions about mods. No one can figure out how to get mods installed, how to get custom clothing, how to get customized cars, all those type of things. So we'll look into those tonight as well. Maybe even a little bit of character creation, because I started getting a bit into character creation. So we'll try to cover all those things in the next couple of hours and we'll see how it goes. I appreciate you, Identity. Okay, where we want to start, y'all? Should we start with mods? You know, I'm realizing no one ever knows what I'm talking about when I say the mods. They're right here. It's because I'm in the way. I forget I'm in the way. So right here in Character Studio, I just happen to be covering it. I forget I'm covering it. You know, hold on. Let's do this real quick. That's what it looks like. This is what the page looks like when you first log into InZoi or launch the game. And we're just going to mods. Mods is right there. What's up, Siren? Hey, Book Shenanigans. Oh, I forgot to go live on TikTok. I just said it. Hold on. Let me triple check again. Twitch, we got your YouTube cousins in the house. I'm about to add your TikTok cousins if my thing doesn't explode. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, oops. I forgot to update this. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Girl, I broke it. I broke something. Let me so confused coming from The Sims. And I think that's what it is, low-key. And I feel like that's also a lot of the trouble people have playing fun. Like I said, very limited experience with The Sims. I don't know much about Sims gameplay, so I'm not comparing it to The Sims, but I do think trying to treat it exactly like The Sims, from what I've heard from some Sims players, takes away from the actual enjoyment for the game. Like, it does feel like it's probably something very different. You been playing yourself, Ashes? I'm gonna lean on y'all. I want to know how you guys keep it fun, what you do to make it fun. I feel like that's helpful. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Don't blow up TikTok. I mean Twitch. YouTube. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. If we can manage all three of these, though, I'll be a happy camper. That's kind of the goal. Okay. What should we start with? What do y'all think is the most helpful? I don't have an agenda. We're kind of loosey-goosey with this tonight, but I kind of feel like mods, because you have to have them before you can go into the game. So I find that's a little helpful. Maybe we'll start with mods. So let me move this. Girl, I ain't even looking at the game. I'm looking at OBS. Lights, camera, action. Running it up. Oh, I forgot I got lots of chats. Hold on. It up. Oh, we need share chat on this page too. Hold on. No limit. Oh shit, hold on. What is that? Browser. First of all, identity. I don't know how you do this all the time. I actually might pick your brain. Somebody say something so I can see if this chat working. Say 17 words. It's the one on YouTube or Twitch. Boom, boom, boom. Lights, camera, action. I will wait. Okay, there we go. I'm like, we will be here. Thank you. Okay, boom, we're ready. Okay, I have it in a little small window right now just so you can see where mods is. So this is when you first open InZoi, which I forget is a very loud bitch. So let's turn music down a little bit. Okay, so this is when you first get here. So this is something I did not realize until the other night. We have Build Studio and Character Studio right here. Like, you don't have to launch a whole game to actually create characters and build. I have not experienced or experimented much in Build Studio. I just started to get into there. So once I figure that out a little more, we could do a video on it. But Character Studio, I actually started using InZoi on my laptop so I could just play in bed, but I didn't feel like launching my whole game. I just wanted to create characters. So I launched Character Studio from my laptop, which is not as good as my PC, obviously. My laptop barely meets the spec requirements, and I was able to run Character Studio fine. So if you kind of just want to get in your character bag and also like take pictures and stuff, Character Studio's cute for that. What is up, Marcus? How are you? But I think mods, this is the big one. this is everyone's asking, like, is there custom content or mods? I don't use many gameplay mods, and I haven't felt the need to use many gameplay mods. Y'all can let me know if you guys are using any. I'm gonna point out the few that I do use, but I don't know. It's not all that much. Let me see. How do I look? I guess we can scroll. Can I see mod type? Okay, literally these are all the gameplay mods. So there's an option to turn off them auto changing their clothes when they go to like sports and beaches. I don't like when they auto change. So that's one thing that is basic to InZoi, that it automatically changes your clothes when you do different activities. I didn't like that, so I installed the mod to get rid of it. What is up, Kari? Someone asked me, how do I get different color cars in InZoi? That's a mod. So there are a couple of mods for cars that I saw, and I just decided I like the pastel color pack because I want my InZoi to have like a pastel pink car. So that's the only car mod that I installed, but there's a few of them, so you could like check it out. Oh, mods aren't compatible with MacBook. Aye. Well, that's good to know, because I sure was like, how are y'all not seeing it? I was like, I don't get what you say to me. No mods at all, or like the automatic mods? Can you still install them like through your mods folder? I'm curious. Or you can't have mods at all, because aye. And then I have a couple. Let me see, that's the furniture, so I don't count that one as a gameplay mod. I have increased their watch TV duration. They would sit down and watch TV for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, no, I need more than this. And then they also stop dancing very quickly. So those are the only gameplay mods I have. Like everything, the fighting, all of her desires to cheat on her characters, all of that has been completely base game InZoi. Going to prison, going to court, all those things, base game InZoi. Those are my only mods. The other mods are closed. So when you come in here, they have this thing called CurseForge. I knew nothing about CurseForge. Like, again, I think more Sims players know about it, but that's where, I don't know, mods are uploaded. You have to have a CurseForge account that is linked with your InZoi or something. I don't know, something about that. But how do I go to all the mods? Oh, to add more mods. Oh, here, this is where it is. CurseForge. This is the one that you're going to, and this is what's gonna have all the clothes. Mod kit, I don't know what that is. I assume that's how you make mods. I don't know nothing about that life. So I very selective vision, I've discovered. If it's not for me, I can't even see it. I didn't even notice that mod kit thing was there until someone mentioned it the other day. Damn, no mods at all, Ashes. Damn, girl, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so this pops up when you have mods. The first time I ever saw this, I just hit continue, because again, selective vision, and I also don't read much. You don't want to do this. This is uninstalling 249 mods. I've installed 249 hair, clothing, and furniture things. So you hit cancel when this pops up. I don't know what it's saying. What's it saying? The following mods will be downloaded or removed to match your current selections. It's a cancel for me. Don't uninstall my mods, please. And then this is where you find all your mods. So I didn't even know there were categories down here. I never noticed this. Told you, selective. I always go to browse mods. And then up here in the upper, can y'all even see this? In the upper left-hand corner, you can do the little drop down and you have mods, build mode, and Create-a-Zoi. Create-a-Zoi is my focus. And this is where you find all your clothes, hair, makeup, tattoos, all those kind of things. It's a little tedious. There's 272 pages, so like scrolling through all these is a lot. What I have learned that I like to do instead is use Canvas and see what people have created based on different mods they've downloaded. So I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. But yeah, you can literally, we've done this on stream where we mod shop. I will sit here and download a million things, and it's super easy. You go to it, you see something you like, you hit subscribe, and it installs. It's that quick. Addictive, way too easy. But yeah, and then that's installed. This is actually cute. I might actually keep it. And then you can see what you've installed already. So if you have stuff over here that you no longer want, all you have to do is like turn it off and disable it, or you can unsubscribe from it. So like say if I really didn't want to keep this, actually it probably isn't gonna fit my character's hips anyway. So I can unsubscribe here. It gets rid of it. Should I hit update all? Some of mine probably do need updates. What's this mean? Did that update it or did that take it away? I should have done it on something I don't care about. Oh, I think it updated it, right? I need updates? Okay, we're not gonna do all that right now. But anyway, that's mods. Very easy. I don't know how that compares. Well, I know how that compares to Sims, because I did, I think, that one Sim stream where I was CC shopping. But I really just feel like, don't try to compare it. Have a whole new experience. Character Studio, I don't know all that much about. I only popped in there once. I'm rebuilding the clothing store right now so we could do dress shopping for my game. My character just got engaged. So, I mean, not Character Studio, Build Studio. I don't know all that much about. Well, we can go to Character Studio real quick. Yes, I'm obsessed with this game. We're doing a little tutorial right now over on the other apps. Ooh, I'm lagging. All right, stop trying to fight me. So it was right on the home screen, Diamond. You might have to just like check out YouTube to go back to it. When I go back to home screen, I can show you. So give me a couple minutes. But this is Character Studio. So this is the same thing when you create a new game. That's how you create your characters. I'm gonna do a real, very brief character thing. One thing I do, like in the upper right hand corner, there's a button called Browse Canvas. If you're anything like me right now, like, or I guess now I'm kind of getting into characters, but since I've been playing for the full year that it's been out, and I've been playing actively since like August. Well, then I took a break and I've been playing actively for like the past couple of months. But I have only created one character, my main character. Every other character that I use, I get from Canvas. So this is where you can see other people's creations. So if you go to like categories, there are different categories here. You can get whole Zois, you can get different outfits, faces, makeups, like houses, properties and stuff, and furniture. But if you're looking for a specific Zoi, like to put into your game, all you would do is like come here and you could download it. And what I usually look for is to see if they're using mods. And if I want the mods, like this one, if I downloaded this, I probably wouldn't want her tattoo, so I would just like not take that one. But she's super cute. And I feel like I haven't even seen this hair before. Or is this in the game? We're gonna download her. But yeah, so you could like select the mods that you don't want, but that's another way to like look for cute mods, is just like go through what people are posting on Canvas and see if you like it. What's up, Nikosi? So yeah, if you're on here, if you guys have creations, we use a hashtag called honeybuns that you can look up to see our creations. And also if you create Zois that you want us to put in our games, or for me to put in my game when I'm like on stream and stuff, you could just tag it honeybuns and I can come here and grab yours. I have also been making some Zois. I put Mila up. I low-key had like an identity crisis. One of those fake hairs. Oh. But I had a little identity crisis. I was like, I don't know if I want people playing me in a game. Yeah, it's like 40 bucks, I think. But I did put me up here. So if you want to put me in your game and see what kind of shenanigans you get into, she's there. Also follow me on Canvas, y'all. I feel like every time I have one of those real chill nights when I'm in bed making characters, I'll post them. I also made this girl, Lola Vanderbilt. I like her. I feel like she's so cutesy. I did use a couple mods, so they're listed down here. And then I made a guy. Y'all know making men has been, wasn't it 30? Probably in the beginning. When they were first releasing it, it was cheaper. That's why I'm like, if you think you're gonna want it, just go ahead and get it. Because right now, I think if you buy it, you also get all your free DLCs. People gonna wait till it's really expensive and then feel like that. And like, not gonna hold you, I genuinely believe this game is worth, if this game went up to like $80, I think it would still be worth it. So get it while it's not. But it is still in, what is it, early access? So they're still releasing new things all the time. We're gonna actually check out the update video that's coming, I think Friday, right? They're doing an update. So we'll look at that. Shout out to Yans for dropping that video. But I made a man. I'm very proud of this little man I made. I am not good at making male characters, and not yet in InZoi, but I took my time with him. He came out cute. I meant to do a speed edit, but I forgot. What's up, She's Better? Thank you for the follow. But anyway, y'all can download these people, these characters, put them in your game. Our community, we call it honey buns, so go check those out. I'm gonna drop my Canvas link. Everybody follow me on Canvas. How do I do that? There we go. I don't know which chat that's gonna go to. Can both chats see that? Can all three chats see that? Actually, TikTok, you can't even click it, so. But anyway, that's where it is. I'm gonna show you really quick how to download a InZoi preset or play it in your game. And then I will show you really quickly how I start with creating a character. I'm not gonna create a whole character right now. That could be a whole stream. If you guys want a full like character tutorial stream, we can do it. I feel like it's not as like clean cut as it is in Second Life, where we can, I can tell you exactly what to put on yours and it'll come out the same. Yours not gonna come out the same unless you literally download my preset. Okay. So what did I see? I'm clicking too fast. InZoi presets was that top button on this page. All the InZois that I've downloaded come here. So if you're on Canvas and you're just downloading a bunch of InZois, all the presets are gonna show up first. If you are only downloading like clothing presets, those will be in your outfit presets. I have a shit ton. I really need to clean this out, hence why mine is going so slow. But let's start with the InZoi preset. I'm gonna click the girl that we just downloaded. It's gonna ask you this. So when you create a InZoi and you upload it on Canvas, I can't show you how to do that. I'm a little nervous because it might crash, but I think I have to uninstall Reshade on my PC. I haven't done that yet. But what is it? Oh, all the things that you select for like their name, their traits and all that, that also goes into the InZoi. So when you download someone's InZoi, it will come with all those things. If you only want what they look like, you can only apply their appearance. So you can make like all the changes to all their other stuff. You can apply to everything and still be able to make changes. But if you don't want anything over there, you just put appearance only. I'm just gonna hit apply. All this stuff wasn't downloaded. I must not have had it all. So the hair was a mod, I think. How? Also, one thing right now, when you download mods, you have to reset your game for them to be in your game. That's changing with this upcoming update. I think it's on the 26th. So is that tomorrow? Nexus mods? See, I don't even know what that means. Y'all gonna have to teach me about that later. But so tomorrow you won't, or when they do, yeah, tomorrow's the update. You won't have to restart your game for the mods to install, but right now you do. So that's why none of the mods are here for me. It's only giving me what I already had, which is cute. I didn't know I had these little shorty shorts, but that's why she looks different. So if your InZoi ever looks completely different, it's probably because you don't have the mods. It was cheaper, friend. I'm just so sorry. I think you just may have missed it. Because when it first came out, I think it was cheaper. Was it cheaper? I remember the price went up. You just happened to miss it. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully they go on sale again. But anyway, that's how you do that. Let's go back. How do I reset? I'm just gonna undo. You also have controls like that. Like you can undo and redo. There are buttons up there. Control Z you can do as well. When I usually create a InZoi, I do just start with whatever the hell they give me. That's how I created the guy. I usually just take everything off of him and start playing with his face. So when you go to face, you have two modes to edit in. You have this like simple edit mode that gives you a couple of little things to slide around. And then you have focus edit mode where you can change absolutely everything about this face, like every single bone in it. Can't get mods? Yeah, someone just said Apple or Macs don't allow mods. So sorry to you. But you have basic editing and then you have detailed editing. So you can see like it increases the amount of little circle things that you can move around. And these literally, you could drag these to look like whatever you want. So you can change every single bone on this face to reshape it to whatever, however you want it to look. And if you come out of this focus edit mode, there's also a tab called facial features, and this has even more sliders for like some face details. You can change eye bags, crease, you could change like their cheeks, nasal bridge, you can give them smile lines if you want, you can increase their lip line, you give them a little dimple on the chin, you could change their jawline up, and you can make them shiny. People keep asking me how my InZoi is shiny. It's right here, Skin Glow. What's that mention? But yeah, lots of options. I think a lot of people overlook when you go into focus edit mode, because I know I did. When you go into focus edit mode, you have basic editing and detailed editing, and this is where you can really create any type of character, because like you could literally change every single part of this face, child. It's kind of crazy. There is a mod too that increases the bounds of your sliders or the scale. So if you feel like you want to make things more dramatic, there's a mod for that. What's up, Kyria? How are you? Bayesian, thank you for the follow. But yeah, ton of options. I kind of I'm gonna switch to a girl because I have more mods installed for girly girls. Also, InZoi comes with a bunch of Zoi presets, so those are gonna be the ones all the way down. Wait, no, not that one. Let me see. Let's start with a girl somewhere. Oh, let me change the gender and go with a girl. So this is just like a basic InZoi preset. So you could always start here and just start changing her up. A lot of times I like to start with skin first. So I do have a couple of skin mods installed. A lot of these skin mods, they get rid of, I think InZoi naturally has like a bra and panty line. These mods will get rid of that, so you don't have to see under your clothes. I also have a mod that's basically baby hair. Let's make her bald really quick so y'all can see it. This, yeah. Finally found those baby hairs, yams. I just didn't have them activated. What's up, Yaya? Thank you for the follow. But anyway, this one, it comes with baby hair and looks like freckles a little bit. But yeah, when I'm coming in here to completely do my Zoi from scratch, I will come in here and make sure everything is on nothing. Like I'll take off the features. If she's wearing freckles, scars, I'll take all of that off. I will take off all of the makeup. Because if I want to create a Zoi, I want like a real clean slate. Lorette, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, Kayana. Welcome in. We are doing a little like InZoi 101 starter guide, how to get into it. Again, if you're brand new and this is not your passion, I strongly recommend like not spending too much time here. I think that's why I had fun, because I do think depending on what other games you play, this is a very intense character creator. And I feel like this alone was intimidating enough for me to almost not want to play. So when I found out that you could just download characters and I wouldn't have to sit here and do this and spend hours creating characters and I could just get straight to gameplay, I got very excited. If it's not your passion, if it's not your calling, jump right in. Just go get some cute characters. There are so many cute characters on Canvas and you could still modify them a little bit. Just go get you a character and jump right in. Appreciate you, Florette. SL and S4. But anyway, there are skin options here. These are like the basic ones. I am terrible at skin color, but I have recently found out, like if I find a color that I think looks good or skin that looks good, but it's too light for me, sometimes I get confused and start clicking all over the place. I didn't realize if I want to keep the same undertones, you go horizontal. Didn't occur to me, didn't know this. So like if I wanted her to keep this same undertone, like this for me is not my favorite undertone. I think I prefer, and that one's too yellow for me. And I think that's the mistake that I've been making with some of my Zois. That one's a little too olive for what I want. I think I usually like a reddish undertone, and I feel like that's maybe here. So I could just go to the right and I could keep that undertone. I didn't know you could do that. I only just found that out. Your birthday was yesterday, happy belated. Gonna get InZoi to play during your vacation. Fun. I played InZoi when I went to Florida that time. I was just sitting at the bar playing InZoi. But anyway, learned that out, or learned that recently. These are the other skins that I downloaded that get rid of like the big bra, but they can give you tan lines. You can get the basic ones, the ones with tan lines. There's a vitiligo. There's one, one of these I took from Yams. Yams' character had this skin, and I noticed in my game she looked realistic as hell. So I replaced Mayhem skin with this. There's also a very freckly one that I think is super cute. This one, I like how it looks because it looks like you have a little bit of rolls when you're on a slightly bigger character. This one is for the baby hair. But yeah, there's a lot to play with. Again, like I said, take your time. If it's not your passion to create characters, skip this part, download you some from Canvas and just get into your game. Anything else? Any questions here before we move on? I'm gonna go out of here. We're gonna do a real quick look at build mode. No, we're not. I don't know enough about build mode to show y'all anything yet. I have to play with it a little bit more. But that's it. That's character creator. Strongly recommend if it's your first time ever playing the game and this feels oh, that feels intimidating, I would just download characters. I'm gonna do a new game. I think we're gonna do a new tutorial game, so we could just jump in there. How some of y'all that have played InZoi, did you guys start with a family with multiple people, or did you start off with a single family, like just one character, or did you do a whole family? Because I think the first one we ever did when I first got this game, I made a family of 3, and I was so overwhelmed so quickly that I ended up like just not playing that save anymore. And it wasn't until I created a save with just Mila all by herself that I feel like I actually enjoyed it. Oh, I sure did forget. Here, it's literally, do you have a Mac or a PC? That's the first question. Because if you haven't seen it, if you've opened InZoi and you haven't seen it, you probably have a Mac and you probably can't do it. Because it is big as day. It's right in your face. Let me go back. I'm gonna show you. Where are you at? You're on TikTok? It's right there. Mods, right there. If you're on a Mac, you don't have it. Sorry to break it to you. That's why I didn't even know that until tonight. Someone mentioned that Macs can't use mods. So sorry, friend. So sorry. I started with one for my first time, very overwhelming. Yeah. I think that is my recommendation, is to start with one character. Also, I freeze here a little bit. I have a shit ton of saves. I should probably go through and delete the saves I don't need anymore. And I have a ton of crap installed. Okay, somebody on Twitch said they're still investigating for Mac users. I wonder what the workaround is. I didn't know that though. Have they mentioned that like in their stuff? Anywho. Also, I didn't notice there was a button here that says don't show this again today. Also, there's an option in settings so you do not get those recommendations. I'll go in the settings menu once we get into the game so I can show you both my graphics and my gameplay settings that I think has helped me a lot to have fun. But to start with, like I said, if I was new to the game, I'm not sitting here spending any time with character creator. I am 1, taking somebody else's character, and 2, starting off with one character. Because for me, it got overwhelming. As Sims players, because I feel like there are a lot of people that compare it to The Sims. Did you guys feel overwhelmed? I'm just assuming maybe because I was like a second life player. I'm a role player, GTA role player, that I'm used to having one character. Yeah, I think sometimes, especially if you're brand new, you are still figuring out all the features, start with one. This hairstyle is so cute. But here, so I hit apply, so it applied all of the features, to which I'm gonna move that over so you can see a little better. Sorry, Twitch and YouTube, y'all can't see much, but it has a space for a name. If you want to change their name, you could just edit it to something else. You can change their age group. Oh my God, how adorable. She got some cheeks on her. But yeah, you can make her a child, a young adult. Oh, a child, a teenager, a young adult, an adult, middle-aged. I'm still offended by what they consider middle-aged. And then a senior. I'm a start over, please. Get her back. You can also change her gender. You can change her gender identity, if she's male, female, non-binary, if they're interested in romantic relationships or not, and if they're attracted to male, female, or non-binary. You can give them different traits and characteristics. So they have a few here that you can read through, and they'll allow you to select, what are these? Oh, characteristics. I did not notice this for all the first Zois that I made, so I didn't select anything here, and the game just like automatically gave them something. That's why Drake is a depressed bookworm. And you know what's funny? I'm gonna show y'all clips when we play it again, because he had a depressed day and I was like, oh, didn't expect that. A strange, wonderful, thank you for the hurt me. To be honest, middle-aged to me is like 50 plus, because 30 was middle-aged. I know. Yeah, I consider middle-aged 50, and I'm like, we ain't look like that at 50. We ain't gonna look like that at 50. Their version of middle-aged is what I imagine like an 80-year-old to look like. I feel like my mama don't look like that. She's 77. But anyway, these are traits and characteristics. They actually have a lot of really cool details on them, and they do impact your Zoi's wants, desires, and moods. Like I said, my character Drake, he's depressed, or that's one of his characteristics. And the other day, I could not motivate him to do anything, and it kept, all of his wants were like, I just want to rest all day. And it tells you why it's popping up, and it'll say because of the depressed characteristic. And I think someone else mentioned that sometimes their Zoi gets prompted to go to therapy. So it's like, these actually impact your gameplay, which is really interesting. You can also select ambitions here, so you can choose like what kind of goals and ambitions they want in their life, and then you can select their overall desired life. So there's a bunch of options there as well, and that's it. They got different options. Faces where you get all your hair, makeup, and all of that. You can change your eye colors and all that. We already went to the studio, so here you can change their bodies. Oh, I didn't really show y'all that. There are little things that you can just like pull on to make their body shapes. If you guys download one of my Zois, just know she probably got a BBL. I feel like this character, it was a little deceiving. I don't think in the pictures it looks like she got a big old BBL, but she got big old BBL. If you're looking for the big old BBL bodies, all my characters gonna have big old BBL. Thank you for the follow. Craft, I can't really get too much into craft. I haven't used that yet. You can like make stuff. I haven't experimented with it yet. But anyway, we're gonna start with Lola Vanderbilt. We're gonna complete her. So you can add up to 8 family members. And if you want people to be siblings, you have to give them parents. I made the mistake the first time I made a household with just 3 siblings and put no parents in there. They all ended up falling in love. Like, it was a crazy thing. I was like, why are y'all romantically talking to each other? They don't know they're siblings unless you give them parents. So you can give them at least 1 parent. So that's what I did in my current save. I have a character named Mayhem, and I wanted her to be siblings with Santana. So I had to make them a mother and create that relation. So you'll have like a little family tree here. Let's just add multiple characters just so you can see what it looks like. Also, if you genuinely don't feel like doing this yourself, you can just like do the little randomizer button and it'll do it for you, and then you can do this. We're gonna add like 2 just so you can see what it looks like. Oh, actually, yeah, let's get us a senior. Okay, so say I want, so you just like click and drag around. Say I wanted Fatima to be the mother, so you could select her relationship with both of these people. You can make them a spouse or a child. So I made her Lola's mother. I'm gonna also select Sawyer as the son, and that automatically creates a family link between Lola and Sawyer. So just remember that. SMers, we would get lost in the time editing characters and places. Yeah. And I feel like a lot, it just depends on what your passion is. If you really like that, I think people expected me to like only do character editing because I did a lot of that in Second Life and stuff. No, I immediately wanted gameplay. I didn't want to do none of that. All right, we can delete these 2 though. We don't need them up in our lives. We're gonna stick with Lola all by herself. And then we're just gonna hit create family. Complete creation. Did I select her? Oh yeah, so here, currently there are 3 cities. You have a Bliss Bay, which is like your Los Angeles inspired city. They have a pier that gives very much GTA 5. Kahaya is like your island getaway. There's also the big hotel resort on that island. And then Dowan, which is meant to be like, it feels like a Korean town with like a mix of like New York or something. So there are only 3 cities right now. They're expecting to have more to come out over time, but there is so much to do in all of these cities. Like, I've been in Dowan for weeks now and I still haven't fully explored. Bliss Bay, I haven't even been back to see what's new there, or Kahaya. I kind of want to just go to Kahaya first. Y'all want to go to Kahaya or Bliss Bay? They have similar features in all of them. Like you can go to work, you can have jobs, you can own businesses in all of them. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Hey, is it follow? What is up? Thank you for the follow. Let's go to Kahaya. It's been a while. Is there a way you can leave your car outside? Not yet, but they're doing a big update tomorrow. And in that update, it comes with parking spaces. So you can choose different parking spaces around the city that you will be able to leave your car in. Also, Baby Meta, thank you for the press starts. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're doing an InZoi tutorial over on YouTube. If you have missed any part of it or want to go back and look at it, be sure to check out YouTube later. It'll be posted so you can pop in. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys all the settings I have and all the cheats that I use regularly. Aging off is one of my biggest, like, I don't mess with aging. I need my time. And I think as a new player, that's one of the things that was like huge for me. Okay, give me a second. I told you I have installed a shit ton of things in my game, so it's a little slow. It's a little slow. Okay, so here is where you can move your character in to a home. I don't know how much money. Oh, you start off with $30,000. I'm probably gonna cheat and give her a bunch of money. I ain't got time for that yet. As someone who usually likes a rags to riches story, I didn't want my first character. It was too hard. I still haven't had a character that I wanted to do that with. Eventually, one day I do want to, but not yet. And also, like I said, I wanted to get straight to the gameplay. So I would find either a furnished house or I would download a full property on Canvas. I feel like it's easy to figure out how to just move into a furnished house. You can see it in the pictures. I know it's a little tricky, especially on TikTok, but you can see in the pictures if it looks like there's something there, if there's a house there. If there's a completely empty property like this one, there's nothing there at all. So you have the option to either build a home or get one off Canvas. I'm gonna go into one of these empty ones so I can just show you what it's like. And you can also see the size here. So this one is like 40 by 35, 25 by 20, that's the smaller one. So the 40 by 35 is bigger. If you wanted one of these ones aren't that expensive. Kahai is not expensive, but say you were in Bliss Bay. Oh, this one's 39,000. Say you want that one, we only got 30,000. I don't know if there's a way to cheat your money right here. You would have to just buy it with a loan. It'll give you the option to buy it with a loan, and then you could go into the game and then cheat, give yourself some money, pay off that loan, and continue on your game. But I want to go, I don't know, would it be easier? Do you guys need to see that? We'll come back and do that one. Let's go into this empty lot and I'll show you how to drop a house down. Hey Kat, thank you for the follow. You haven't touched it yet? My InZoi has 3 crushes. It happens quick, child. Okay, so here we are. If I could not afford this house, so say this was the $39,000 one, I would have to select take out a property loan. Because we have the money in our bank, it's only 2,000 bucks. I can buy this plot of land. But I do want to show you the loan thing because I forgot I had a loan and my characters got foreclosed on. What's up, Monique? Okay, so here, this is like all the advices teach you how to play and all that. Y'all know I never read it. I'm terrible at reading shit. I did not read this. But right here, before you go anywhere, you want to enable cheats. I don't care about nothing they're warning me about. If you want to use cheats, and I'll go through what cheats are, I do feel like they're useful, especially when it comes to like seasons and all this other stuff. Well, you know what? Hell, let's just look at cheats right now. Since we're here, give me 2 seconds to upload the page. You could literally just Google InZoi cheats and it's the first option. Hold on. I'll try to put it up both on TikTok and for everybody else. Bear with me. Is it here? Oh, that's my camera. Okay. Yeah. All right. Can we all see this? I literally Google InZoi cheats. It's the first option here under play InZoi. and I keep this open while I'm playing the game. So this is the list of cheats. They have money ones, so you can add money. I don't even use Meow coins. I haven't looked at them yet. I haven't gotten into it, so that's a different thing. Resort coin is only relevant if you're at Kahaya staying on the resort, because you can use resort coins for different things around the resort. No, I didn't build my PC, but it is custom. Oh, this one I can show you. So show Zoi info true gives you everyone. So every single Zoi has their own like ID number. So you can do the show Zoi info so you can see those ID numbers if you want to start replacing characters in your city. So say your character starts talking to somebody and she starts crushing on them, but they're ugly as hell, and you're like, oh no, we got to give him somebody else. You can do show Zoi info true, which I'll show you, get his ID number, and then do custom Zoi, and you can completely change what he looks like. So it's really easy to give everyone in the city makeovers. I'm currently live on YouTube, so you can check back into this on YouTube whenever you need it. I do this often, but I did learn something very valuable recently because my game started to slow down. And there are a couple things in my settings that I'll talk about, but the one thing I don't think I was very conscious of when you're running a simulation game, and hold on, I took notes on this because I want to make sure I'm explaining this to you guys well, or I put it in ChatGPT. Give me a second. ChatGPT had to break it down to me. Where is it? There's something about, there are certain activities that cause simulation games to run poorly, and there are different ways to optimize your actual performance based on the choices you are making from a simulation perspective, which was very complicated for me. But hold on, let me get this real quick. I forgot all about this. I wasn't even gonna talk about this, but I feel like this will be useful to know. Hold on, I had a bunch of issues. At first I was crashing. That's another thing. If you have Reshade installed on your computer for other games like 5M or Redm, it automatically installs into InZoi sometimes, so you may have to uninstall it. You run the installer like normal, you select uninstall, and you only select InZoi. It'll take it out of InZoi. If you do not uninstall Reshade from InZoi, your game will crash. So if you've been trying to figure out why you're crashing and you have Reshade installed on other games, it's very likely impacting InZoi because some of them, I don't know, install on the root. I found that out this week. I couldn't get anything to upload to Canvas without my whole game crashing. It was a pain in the ass. Hold on, friends. Let me play the music a little louder while I try to figure this out really quick. Quick break, quick intermission. Oh wait, here it is. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Because the one thing I noticed, I've never played Sims, so I can't help out anything in Sims or comparison. One thing I noticed is all of my other save files were about 15 to 20 megabytes, or is it megabytes, MBs? My big save that I've been doing since August, I have an 8-month save right now. I have one save file that I've been playing since August. That one is 125 megabytes or whatever. And I was like, is that the reason my game is so slow? And my game only started lagging when I started replacing all the characters, and I changed some things in my settings, which I'll show you. But what happens with these, so basically your save stores all your characters, all the relationships, all the objects that are placed out, outfits, any memories that are, or story events, your businesses, and then sometimes like thumbnails and previews that are in your game. Gigi, thank you for the follow. So I don't think I was thinking about that. So when I'm going in and replacing like all these custom characters with all of these things that have a bunch of mods and stuff on them, so like now you can replace characters. I've just tried to make them, if they're not interacting with my character often, I try to replace them with very common characters that aren't using a lot of mods, that aren't super heavily customized, just maybe a little cuter than what they were. But basically when you replace all of the NPCs in your city, that's adding a lot of custom outfits, it's adding a lot of textures, hair, accessories, and a bunch of metadata to these characters that may be irrelevant. You might not ever see them again. So like, unless your character is interacting with them, I would ignore them. Ken from Barbie World, thank you for the follow. XOXO Love, thank you for the follow. Super detailed, like super modded detailed furniture, of course that's going to have an impact. I feel like we're used to that from other games, but also relationships and story data take up a lot more space. So it all just gets tracked and stored as these like simulation grows. So that's why my main save file is so big. And over time, as they develop more and more relationships, and we have to remember, not only is your main character developing relationships, all these other NPCs in your like town or in your save are also developing relationships with one another. Those relationships all add to your file size. So let me see. So yeah, over time, yeah, that save file is just gonna get big. I'm acknowledging this one's gonna get huge. So I've been backing it up and trying to make sure I can keep it, but I know at some point I'm gonna have to end that save just because it's so big. How did I get into this while playing The Sims? It's just a game. It's not like The Sims. I wouldn't compare it to The Sims. I would say people that play The Sims are probably at more of a disadvantage enjoying this game than people that didn't. What's that Blue Money family? So yeah, here are the tips from ChatGPT, because like I said, I was trying to figure out limit background characters. So only keep your main cast, like the people that are important to your save file. I look at my gameplay like I'm producing a reality TV show. I think a lot of Sims players look at themselves like God. For me, it feels like this is a TV show or a movie or something, and I'm a producer. So my main cast or my core story people, those are the only ones that I keep, that I'll update. Also, hold on, Trill. Oh, you know what? I don't have. Oh, it's Devon. Devon, thank you for the gifted. Welcome in, Trail. Appreciate you. We're on YouTube primarily, so we don't have the Twitch alerts. Sorry about that. I didn't even think about that. Let me see. Be mindful of clutter. I think that's the one thing. I like to fill spaces up with tons and tons of clutter. The more clutter you have, the more laggy you're gonna get. What's up, Pineapple? Thank you for the follow. And don't focus on growing everything at once. This is also another thing that I did. I went in because I was trying to figure out where my character could propose to his girlfriend. So I replaced every single lot in my game. Doing everything at once causes a little bit of instability. So if you're focused on very specific story arcs and replacing things like gradually, it won't have as big of an impact. Hashtag is, no, it's honey buns. All one word, honey buns. Let me see. There was something else. Let me see. Also, ChatGPT recommended that I back up my save after every major stream. I would say the same for you guys to like back up after every maybe major event. And backing up is easy. So your InZoi, I think it's saved in your documents. You go to InZoi and you go to saves and you can grab your most recent save and just make a copy of it somewhere externally, like on your PC or on an external hard drive. So if you ever need to launch it again, you can grab it from there. Let me see. I think that is all. Oh, one thing, because I changed my day length. I changed my day length and I changed the time it takes them to eat with a mod. Day length is normal. I'll show you where to go to get that. But I wanted them to eat faster because they were taking so fucking long to eat. So I changed that. But I did both of them at once. And my game was like, girl, I ain't playing with you no more. So it was lagging like crazy. I went from 96 minutes to a 4-hour day in InZoi. And I added the longer eating. Child, it lagged out. But I think what happens, things to think about when you increase your day cycle, you're giving your characters a lot more to do in one day. So you're adding to your simulation like load in a single day. So just keep that in mind when you're like changing those things. Like if you start to lag and you're trying to figure out why, sometimes a longer day cycle, it gives them more things to do in a day. It gives them more simulations to run, and that's gonna kind of slow you down and cause a little bit of lag. So that in combination with like trying to make them eat faster, which is giving them opportunity to do even more, it caused me a lot of lag on top of the fact that I replaced a bunch of lots and had a million characters. But let me see. I think that's the biggest thing to keep in mind from a simulation perspective. But yeah, back to the mods. You have movement mods. You can, like, if you don't want to deal with their needs, you can set them to full or freeze all needs. One thing to keep in mind, I was doing this because I didn't feel like making them all go to the bathroom and stuff, and I was playing with a bunch of different characters at once. If you set their needs to full, remember your character is not eating, but they're continuing to live their day. They're going to lose a ton of weight. Like every single time I do this, by the end of the day, my characters are so skinny. I have to go back and reset their character so they don't look that way. And then I have to reset all their outfits. So it's a lot more work than I was expecting to do. So keep that in mind when you set their needs full, they can lose weight. I think there is a mod to turn off or modify like weight changes. I haven't used it, but it's an option. I don't know how much RAM's in my PC. It's in my specs over on Twitch though, or on YouTube. Oh wait, hold on, it's here. Someone put it for me. Where's the RAM in this? 32 gigs. Yep, 32 gigs. Appearance, custom ZOI is the one I use a lot. So once you have an ID number, I would like do the show ZOI info true, which I'll show you how to do, and remember your own character's ZOI number. So that way you can change it up whenever you want to. Thank you for the finger heart. Say you're like doing something where you don't want them to stop and go change their clothes. You want to make something, a quick change to their appearance. You could do that. I keep my character is like 90, 93, 92, 37. I keep hers memorized because I know I'm gonna pull that all the time. You can give yourself an instant baby with somebody. You can set different skill levels if you want to. A bunch of stuff. So I would go through all of these. The ones that I also like is, oh, you can teleport around if you want to. That's why it has a list of IDs and regions, because you can teleport to any of these places if you just don't want to walk around. And they're separated by each location. Skip. Hold on, I skip a lot of these. I think the one that's important to me, did I already skip it? Oh, there's more skill IDs. Oh, needs, you can set specific things. You can increase or decrease relationships if you need to with people. Oh, you can change the weather if you want to. Okay, I can't find it, but there's a season in here. I mean, I guess if I just like control search season, you can change the seasons. I do not like the winter. I have not enjoyed the winter. I don't feel like dressing warm. Also, your ZOIs will get sick and die if you're not dressed appropriate for the weather. There are also natural disasters that happen that can kill your ZOI. I remember in one video, they were having a hurricane and people that played The Sims were like, I don't understand why you guys are overreacting like this. Like nothing's gonna happen. I'm like, no, you can die. My ZOI died in a heat wave. So like, and someone died in that hurricane. One of her friends died. So they are impacted by these natural disasters. So if that's a little overwhelming for you, you could change the weather. Or change the season. Winter comes with a blizzard that can kill you. I don't think anything happens in the fall that can kill you. I don't know. Fall or spring might be hurricane season in Kahaya. I don't know about the other cities. Summer, you can get hit with a heat wave, especially in Kahaya and Bliss Bay, and you can get killed. So just keep those things in mind. Yeah, you can. So I don't understand why they were like, nothing's gonna happen. You guys are just pretending. Like, yeah, we're pretending, but they can die. So anyway, that's enabling cheats. I recommend it, especially if you're brand new. I would recommend, just like, even if you're not using it often, there are just some slight things that are very convenient. If you forgot to do it and you're already in your game, there's this little question mark. Y'all can't see it anywhere. On this bottom bar, hold on, I'm gonna turn my mouse on. Oops. Wait, it is on. Why can't you see it? Oh. On this little bottom bar down here, YouTube can't see either. Let me do this. This thing right here, this little book, that's how you bring that menu back up. So if you forgot to enable cheats, you can bring it up and you can turn it on there and you'll just have it. I've never read anything else in this little guide, so can't tell you what else is in there. Anon, thank you for the sub. So this is where you start off at. When you first come into your game, your needs are minimized. So you just click on the little button. I have things blocking it, but it was this one. This little button here expands your needs. These are also flexible menus. For whatever reason, I was very overwhelmed with mine looking like this. So I tend to move this and this out of my face. And then I usually have my needs. Yeah, my needs show up there, mine. But you can move this around like however you want it to look. I don't think I could minimize it. I don't know. I don't remember how I have mine set up, but it's a little different. But you can move those all around. Needs are basic. They're common. Hunger, hygiene, sleep, bathroom, fun, social, recognition. If people just start ignoring your character for days, they get depressed. Jelly Bean, thanks for the follow. And then you have Energy. It has DLCs, so it's only been out, well, it's not even out yet. It's still in early release, but it's only been out for like a year. They had their first DLC come out in August. That's the only one that's out so far. I think if you buy the game while it's in early release, you're getting free DLCs. Afterwards, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea. But this game does a lot, so I don't think you're gonna need expansion packs at any point. Just locations, I feel like. What else can I show you here? I don't think anything else here. Oh, you can go into build mode. So we'll start with that. We can go into build mode and select a house. So we're on like a blank lot and it's huge. If you want to add a property to this, also, what's it called? That's usually helpful to get the name of the property. So in the upper left-hand corner, it's telling you the name of the property. This one's called Sinyap property. I'm gonna write that down. So I'm gonna go to build mode. You can access canvas from build mode. So in the upper right hand corner, you have that little C that you can click on. And then I'm just gonna search for Sinyap. That way, if anyone's created things specifically for this lot, you can do it, but you're not restricted to that. You could put anything here that fits. And sometimes even if it doesn't fit, you can modify it a little bit. But if I just didn't want any sort of complications, which is usually my life, I would go for something I think is cute that fits. Maybe this one. We'll go for a little glamorous. So you would download it just like you download normal, like the Create a Zoe people things. And you could get out of this. It's gonna actually show up on this left menu. I know it's hard to see, but there's a left menu that has all your stuff. One thing that I didn't realize is once you've actually put it in your city, if you don't think you're gonna need it again, you can delete it from your downloads and that'll free up some space. But I'm gonna put it here. Oh, I don't have enough money, so let's do a cheat. So to pull up the cheat menu, it is Control-Shift-C, and that gives you your cheat menu. And you could go look at that webpage that has all the cheats. I'm just gonna do Control-F and hit money. And the cheat is literally just add money and how much. So I'm gonna say add money. That house is 114,000 to put down. I'm gonna add like 500,000. Easy enough, got your money in there. And now I can put this house down. Because it's literally made specifically for this lot and it fits, I can just hit install. If I had anything here, it would replace it. You could always undo if you don't like it, but I'm just gonna hit install. And it's gonna install. If I was like, oh no, bad idea, Control-Z gets rid of it. If I was like, no, I really want that, you could just do redo, Control-Shift-Z, and it'll come back. This is actually very cute. And we're in build mode, so we can just look all around. You can, what is this? What do you call this? Down a floor and stuff, so you can see the full build. And then you can also like choose if you want to show all your walls or not. This is very cute. But yeah, you can just like scroll around and look at it. I have trouble navigating with just my camera, so I tend to like walk my Zoe around. Also, you have the choice. Someone commented once like their Zoe doesn't do what they want them to do. I gotta show y'all. I gotta show y'all simulation stuff. But some people say that their Zoe doesn't do what they want them to do. One, your Zoes are autonomous. You have the choice to turn autonomy on or off. There's also a feature called Smart Zoe. This makes your Zoe even smarter and they will act on different things. You can, this is an AI feature, by the way. So if you don't fuck with AI, this is an AI feature. You can turn it off. You don't have to have it on. You can also give it a prompt if you want to describe something about your character that is going to influence the decisions they make and what they think about things. You can enter that here and that prompt will stay with them like forever until you delete it or put something else there. Having this on and having their autonomy on, which you can determine how autonomous you want them, but having their autonomy on and this on, they are going to do what they want. But that is the other thing, I guess, that's different from Sims. You can either click and tell them to go places, or you can use WASD. If they're doing something you don't want them to do, take over. All you got to do is do WASD. And see, she ain't on that computer now because I just grabbed her. Yeah, all the AI options in the game are optional. I know a lot of people have smoke with it because it uses some AI features. They have a generative AI feature that they trained their model. They sourced it with I don't know, whatever the fuck they source it with. And that's where all that image generation is coming from. And then the other AI part is the smart ZOI. So those are the two AI features that you can choose to turn off in your game. All right, so we're gonna walk again. I use WASD to walk around. I'm just used to like roleplay games and stuff, so I'm used to walking around with WASD. You can like click around. I've never played The Sims, so I can't even imagine playing a game like that. Not gonna hold you. Yeah, they have they trained it with licensed art. But this is a cute house, dang. I love this. I might want to come back to Kahaya. Well, Drake and Mila are gonna have to take a honeymoon. Maybe this can be their Airbnb while they're away. This house is so pretty. And then, so you can use the, what is it? I don't know how to go down, but you can click these buttons to like hide the walls. Why is it not hiding the walls though? Oh wait, because I'm on the second floor. Okay, there you go. So you can hide the walls. It's also page up to put them all back up. Oh, and then I know it's home to put them all up and in to put them all down. I like keyboard commands, especially when I'm taking pictures and videos and stuff. So that's useful for me, but there is a button there. This is so cute. Let's go upstairs really quick. I know, I can't. Girl, go upstairs. Oh, is it not really 2 level? What's going on here? Oh, it's not. Oh no, it is. Oh, the stairs are broken. She can't even use the stairs. Sometimes builds aren't perfect. I've had to edit a lot of builds to make them usable. So that's always a thing. You can click her face to like cam back to her if you lose her for whatever reason. And like, you see how she was about to use the tablet? I literally hit W and it canceled it. So you have a lot of control. I don't know how you could lose control of your ZOI. But anyway, let's look really quickly into options. So there, the 3 bars at the top will bring you to your game menu, and then you can go to options here. Let's go to, I mean, graphics. I don't know what to tell y'all about graphics. I don't know shit about this. I'll scroll through them just in case anybody wants to screenshot and copy these, but they're just all on ultra. It was the recommendation. So the when I installed the game, it gives you recommended settings. This is what it gave me when I installed it, and I have never changed it. How do you interact with the house like sitting or cooking? You just click on it. I'll show you that in a second. Simulation, this is important. So this is what you will want to go into upon first creating your game, because there are options here that will impact your gameplay. I don't know what outfit simulation is. Enables detailed movements for hair and clothing. Oh, I didn't know this was an option. That's smart. It's allowing the thing to do less. If you turn it on for everyone, I imagine that's going to take up more resources. Animation quality, maximum duration for animations. Higher values result in smoother animations. Cute. Day length. So this is the big one that I recently changed. I changed my day to a 4-hour day. Default is 48 minutes. So that's how quickly your day, like your InZoi's day goes by. 48 real life minutes is a day for your character. My initial increase was to 96 minutes. And I feel like that just gave me the ability to do more and create more of a story than having such a quick day. But again, like I said, if you're concerned about performance issues, the more you increase your day, it gives ZOIs more things to do in a day. More actions and more simulations going on are going to increase your file size for your game and could potentially cause lag if you're having trouble with lag. So just know that as you increase it, it's going to give them more things to do, more memories it creates for them because they're out there interacting with different people. So keep that in mind. I'm currently on a 4-hour. This is experimental for me. I've only just done that, so we'll see how it goes. But already, like just playing on my own, it gave me more time for my characters like get to know each other. Right now I have a couple that's engaged, and it gave them a lot more time to just like go on dates and go to work. Because I felt like before it felt like such a rush to get them to go to work and then go on a date and then also try to keep up with their stats. It was just a lot for me. Oh yeah, and I don't speed through anything. I don't even use speed. But like, I think that's just the way I play. I play it more like a role play, and like I need the time for them to do, and I give them everything they want. We haven't even gotten into the wants and stuff. I'll show you where all that is. I usually give my Zois what they want and what they desire, and that's kind of how it leads my story. Does it expand the lifespan? So that's another thing. So aging, I personally turn aging off. I'm not personally playing a Zoi throughout their life cycle. I feel like I'm playing a specific moment in my Zoi's life. So right now I don't want aging on. I don't know if that'll ever change for me. I know a lot of people like to see like generations of their characters. So that's an option. It doesn't it doesn't increase their lifespan, but it'll increase the amount of time it takes. I forget, there are a certain amount of days between each level. Like, I don't know how many it is. I don't know the exact number, but there's a certain amount of Zoi days that have to pass for them to age up. So like, if it's taking you longer in real life to get to those Zoi days, it'll increase it for you, but like not necessarily for the Zoi. But yeah, I turn aging off. I've disabled aging both for my player families and non-player families. So everyone in my Zoi world is frozen in time. No one's aging. Your Zoi never aged up without, yeah, you'll have to check in options. If it's disabled here, they're not gonna age up. Also, if you forget to do this and your Zois have started aging, I don't know if it works retroactively, but there is also a cheat to disable aging. And it's on that cheat list. So if you've forgotten to do it or something, you can disable it there as well. Dynamic physique, have no idea what that means. Have no idea what dynamic muscles means. Maximum idle family capacity. This was also my error. I had this on 500. You do not need, hold on. Let me see how they explain it. Adjust the maximum number of idle families that can be added to a city. That also will impact your performance. So because I increased my day length, I decreased my family capacity. So that's what it says here. Adding more idle families can cause memory issues and increase loading times. I put it on the minimum. I would have gone lower if I could have. This will allow 100 families to exist in my Zoi city. I got on 500. We don't need that, child. We don't need that. Prime changes. Oh, dynamic physique and muscles. So if you don't want them to gain or lose weight, you can turn that off. I didn't think about that. There are XO, and I'm gonna show you because I have my city fully built out. So I'll show you my city after we kind of walk around hers, but there are lots and lots of social places. Base game without you adding anything. Auto generate player family schedules. I'm surprised I have this off because I do like when it automatically gives them things to do. But I gotta test that out. I still gotta test out this 4-hour day. We'll see. The other thing that you'll want to go to outside of settings, also, I don't know if you guys can see in the left hand corner, TikTok you probably can't see, this is where my day information is. So it's telling me the day of the week, what time it is, the temperature outside, and what season it is. This is also where you can like speed things up, play, or pause. There is also a rewind button. This will go back to the last save because I know, so I was so devastated. I missed the point to take a picture when my character proposed to his girlfriend, because one of my other characters' father was crashing the place and was grabbing a plate and walked in the middle of the shot. But I didn't realize it had auto saved right before that. So I could have gone back. I was nervous it was gonna go back too far, but it auto saved. So keep an eye on that. It's gonna go back to the last save. So you can rewind. Have I ever been in sales? No. I worked at a retail store once. I'm not trying to sell y'all. I'm just trying to like help people that are trying to get into it out, because I feel like I haven't even got into like how I have fun. I feel like there's just so much that's taking me so long to figure out, and I feel like people aren't giving themselves the time to learn all of those things, so they're missing so much. So of course they're getting bored. What was I about to show you? What were we just talking about before I paused her? What's up, T? Oh, yeah. So there's another feature. I forget how else you get there, but if you click their little smartphone, which is on the bottom menu, and go to city map. Oh, you can also hit M to go to city map. There's another option in the top bar that is manage city. You can also manage some things here. I don't ever care about the, I leave a lot of these on default, except I did have one chaotic save for my true mayhem character. I made negative emotion all the way up. Like, it was crazy. You can do so many things. You can have these people legit ready to throw hands with each other on site if you want to. You can also have them all falling in love depending on where you put these romantic relationships. One thing I change is max population. If you are struggling from a lag perspective, you can turn your max population down so there's not so many Zois. Another comment I keep getting on TikTok is my town is a ghost town. Turn your population up, friend. You probably got it all the way down. I leave mine on medium. I'll walk around the city so you can kind of see what the vibe is, but you can turn that all the way up. I had to recently turn mine down because I own a cafe and it was just getting too crowded. And I was like, I don't feel like seeing all y'all. So I turned mine down a little bit in my main save. You could do the same with vehicles. Right now I have it on the highest because I like traffic. If you don't like traffic, you don't want these fuck ass cars going around, which can hit you and kill you, you can turn that off. Hold on, I just realized I got this music up too high. So you have some control here. I don't pay attention to karma anymore. This is also your Zoe has a schedule. She's got nothing to do right now because she doesn't have a job or anything, but it will also add things here for social activities. So it will try to show you around the town as well by automatically adding things to your schedule to get them out into the world. But yeah, InZoi can get crowded. So if you are overwhelmed with that, turn it down. If it feels like a ghost town to you, turn it up. Sarah, thank you so much for the sub. Where do you find their autonomy? Oh, control? I can't remember. Gameplay? Oh yeah, gameplay. So I showed you simulation. I forgot to show you gameplay. Oh, you can also enable or disable smart Zoe. Free will. You could turn this on or off here. A lot of people complain that their Zoes won't listen to them. You could turn off their free will if you want to. And smart Zoe, if you really don't want them taking control, turn that off. They sure will have their own thoughts and their own desires and will act on them without you. Yeah, karma only matters if you play a criminal. Or you can enable manual driving. So if you want to be able to navigate your car by yourself and it not just do it for you, enable, turn that on. I don't remember what it is by default. Oh, you can skip intro by default. I do that. It will play that whole InZoi intro every time. I turn that off. Oh, you can also change your temperature scale. It's default to Celsius. I changed mine to Fahrenheit. Also, this recommended canvas creation pop-up, that gets on my nerves. I'm turning that off. Teleport, I don't like when my Zoes teleport, so I turn that off. I want them to actually walk or get on a subway or get in a car or get on a bus to go somewhere, so I keep it that way. Mods, this is where you go to enable mods. So now I'm curious, are we sure Max can, or did y'all try to go to this? If you don't have the mod option, I don't know what the story is with Apple, so sorry to y'all, but if you don't have the mod option, check this first. Go into your game settings, go to mods, make sure it's enabled. Also, I put my creator code in. My creator code is Mila. I get something. I get some points or something if you guys go into your options, game information, and put in Mila as your creator code. Oh, you don't have that setting? Okay. Sorry, Apple. I thought we found a solution for a second. So sorry to y'all. So sorry. I think that's it. Let's go back. Also, this background music, I don't turn it off because I hate it when I'm in the menu, but it'll also stop the music in the game, and I don't like that. I like to be able to hear it in the game. I know, I do like the NPCs. But I just wonder how they would approach multiplayer, if it would be like a server thing where you have a limit on like how many people are in there. What else can we show you? Shall we look at this map really quick? Like I said, M will bring up the map. I'm currently in Kahaya. So all cities look different. Your map's gonna look different depending where you are. She's on the mainland in Kahaya. Kahaya also has a resort, so it's super cute. You could check in a hotel. It's a whole hotel. It's very cool. It has amenities. It has a spa. It has like an arcade. It's super cute. There are lots of restaurants that you can go to. There are also just open properties that you could put down any business that you want to put down. You can either build it yourself or just get something off the canvas. That could be like nail salons, that could be spas, that could be more restaurants, that could be bowling alleys, like whatever you want it to be. But there's retail stores. I think there's yoga studios here. Each city has different things. Like Dowan also has like movie theaters. There's art galleries. There's little marts to shop at. The farming is a big thing, especially I think in Kahaya. So there's a lot of like places to go to farms or a farm. Let's get her a car really quick and we can drive a little bit. I got this. Oh, this one. Oh, look at this. She even has a little garden back here. Because yeah, you can farm and stuff. That's something I haven't even gotten into myself yet. There's also gyms. You can go to the gym. Sometimes if your character is being antisocial as hell, people will start showing up to your house. They'll be like, welcome to the neighborhood. Here's a random meal. Or they'll start texting you like, hey, I'm putting together a fitness group at the gym. Are you down to come work out? And it'll add it to your schedule like for multiple days a week. Let's get her a car really quick. You open your phone to get a car and there's something called Dream Car. And you can hit buy. You can get different types of cars. There's scooters, motorcycles, electric vehicles. For whatever reason, I love a moped, especially in Kahaya. And then here, because I installed that custom color pack, I can select various pastel colors. Someone asked me like how I get my car pink. I installed the mod to customize colors in on my cars. So that's here in addition to the base colors. And pink is just an option. There's a couple of different ones or different mods and different color choices. I'm gonna hit buy. Let's purchase our car. And then now that I've purchased the car, you guys can't see it well on YouTube, but next to her face, there's this little steering wheel icon. You can click that. Look at her trying to go somewhere. And that's gonna call her car for her. If this was a road car, oh, I think this might be a road. But yeah, sometimes if it's like an actual vehicle, it will just tell you have to be on the street to call it out. I had a baby NPC. I had a baby NPC on GTA to pick my baby up. Oh, hell no. But yeah, I guess the other thing that's coming out in tomorrow's update, like this is also good timing because there's a big update tomorrow that brings a ton of features and y'all know I will look into all of them. But the thing that everyone's been dying for is a mini map. Unless you start to really memorize the city, you don't know how to get around. I have started to memorize Dowan low-key, so I kind of know my way around. I haven't been to Kahaya in ages, so I don't know my way around. But there's also buses that you can take. No, there's no mini map right now. It's coming tomorrow though in that update. Also, if you run people over, you will go to jail. There's a court system though. I haven't played with the court system yet, so once I get to that, I'll definitely make a video. But I've been to prison for running somebody down before they introduced the court system. But yeah, there's lots of places. I think we're passing. Yeah, this is a little cafe. I used to work here. Right now they don't have parking spaces, but apparently that's coming tomorrow. You can either, so it's behind me again, but it's telling you how to use your car. So WASD to move it, M is your map, C is your vehicle interaction. So C, if I hit that now, it'll allow me to exit the vehicle. You could also just like click the vehicle and exit, turn on or off your lights. When you get out the vehicle now, it makes it go away. I forgot to answer like how you interact with stuff. So, oh, they're closed right now. Oh, 7:30 a.m. They don't open until like 9, I think. Let's see if we could just find something to sit on. But you literally just click it. And depending on what it is, it gives you different types of action. So like if it's like a 2-seater bench or something. Oh, and also you could run by holding down shift. It does absorb your energy, so keep an eye on that. But yeah, you click it so I can sit down and relax, take a nap, sit together. That'll let me like cuddle up with somebody, or you can sit and doze. Sit and doze, you'll fall asleep for like a couple seconds. Take a nap, you will sleep until you are no longer tired. So just know that. Sit and relax. She'll just like sit here and like just enjoy her life a little bit. Driving is super easy too. I don't know what's different. It's like so uncontrolled. It's so easy to drive. Child, I was purposely driving people down with my little scooter in Kahaya. They do not fear for their lives enough. I hope this creator updates this hair, but you see what I mean? Like the roots or this part turns black. It's not as noticeable on the dark styles, but when I had that pink hair, it looked crazy. But anyway, you can also cancel actions by either hitting X or just like hitting W, ASD to move. Oh, I saw they're bringing a hair salon barbershop or something. Yeah, we want to talk to somebody. Let's go talk. So your interactions are based both on your mood and how your conversation's going already. I'm gonna greet them warmly. I could greet them unkind. Whatever choices you make are gonna impact what type of options you get. So say I greeted him in an unfriendly way just now, which I have the options because her mood is just very like nothing. If she was in a great mood, I might not have the option to greet him unkindly, because I'm just too happy for that shit. But it would progress gradually to me being able to throw hands with this person. She doesn't have the traits for it. I have a character called Mayhem who has the traits to like just automatically fight with people. There's also a thing called karma. The lower your character's karma, I don't know how, I feel like that doesn't influence as much as it used to. But usually if your character was just like already a chaos demon and got into a lot of fights and stuff, it's easier for them to start shit with people. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Let's go talk to the girl. Also, they will react to you. It's like, damn, bitch. And sometimes they'll wave at you. Let's greet her with positive energy. Oh, she's very pretty. That's the other nice thing. I feel like even without mods, the characters are so cute. But yeah, you have different types of, they have recommended ones here and you can go to more, and there's different categories of interactions you can go into. As you get to know someone more or talk to them longer, the options grow. So you get even more options. Driving's not bad. Yeah, I think they must have turned it down. I didn't like the karma thing, to be honest. Like, just because she started shit with like a couple of people she knew, I didn't think that should impact her whole, like the whole city. I also want to show y'all a business. I'll show that in my main game. It's gonna take off. It's gonna take too much work to like get her a whole new business, but I'll show you how to get one. Can you turn off karma? I honestly don't. I never look at karma. I have no idea anything about it. Nothing about it pops up. I feel like it doesn't really impact the gameplay heavily. Not enough that I've noticed. So it said they kind of took it out the game for now, like it doesn't impact the game because they're upgrading the gameplay around it, adding more depth. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but yeah, it seems like they took it off. I don't know what this area is. I feel like it could be a whole separate video of me actually showing you all the locations in these cities. There's so much, like I cannot emphasize how many places there are. It's like I still haven't fully explored Doan, and that's where I've been playing since August. Or no, I played in Kahaya and Doan. But new locations are coming tomorrow, so like I feel like that could be a whole video, like a full-blown tour of Kahaya and everything that you can do here. That's its own video. You can walk with Zois that are friends. Not with them, like you can go to the same place. So like say I wanted to go here, I could call someone over, and if we were right next to each other, we would go walk over there together. I could also just select locations to like call someone over and we'll meet there. But no, I think that would be cute because I always wish like my Zois could walk hand in hand with each other. But I don't think that's an option. Yeah, they're bringing new locations, child, that you can work for work. And they're bringing a system where you can interview employees to hire. Okay, let's get a business really quick because I do want to show you. So you open your smartphone to do business and there's a business app. This is not how I got mine though. I forgot how I got mine. But we can purchase a property. Sometimes it's like the game, because I think mine was like This woman is trying to sell her business or get rid of her business. Would you like to buy it for like a discounted rate or something? And I was like, sure, I'll buy it. And it just like sent me there. So we can get a bakery. What is this? This looks like a restaurant. Oh, this is like a little nightclub. Should we get this one? Do we have enough money? Yeah, we got enough money. I haven't seen a nightclub before. Purchasing the property will remove the existing business and leave it vacant. You must purchase the property to register a new business on it. Okay. We can afford it. We could have gotten a loan if we couldn't. What is up, Mr. Goat? How you doing? And then let's register our business. So this is where you can select your name and all the stuff. So we're gonna call her Club Lola or something. The coolest club in the world. Aren't we already at the property? Oh, here. And then it's gonna be that. It's gonna be selected. So this is where you control your business. I'm gonna leave this alone because we haven't been there. I'm gonna wait to do this till we get there. You can't have an employee until, oh wait, you can. I thought I had to wait until I operated it, but let's go to it. Let's look on the map. I don't even know where the fuck that is. Hold on. Did we get a break? I'm so sorry. I'm streaming primarily to YouTube, so I don't have my Twitch alerts. Next time, I'll remember to put them. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, y'all. We're doing our tutorial Wednesday. We gotta come up with a better name for it. But I used to, when I started my content journey, I did tutorials every single Wednesday. That is how I started on YouTube, and we're kind of bringing it back. Why I name this thing? Club Lola. How did I get here? Let me look here. Entertainment. Where is my business? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so we're gonna go. Once we register and finish the registration stuff, we it'll say Club Lola. It won't say whatever that just said. Wisdom Wednesdays is cute. But welcome in. How was stream? Also, sometimes when they're like traveling on the streets and stuff, I'll let them walk themselves and not use WASD because they'll stop at crosswalks and stuff. I never stop when I'm walking, and I've had a character get hit by a car and die. So just know they can get hit by cars and die. Yasmin, thank you for the follow. Let me check. Did I get autos? Thank you. We're doing a little InZoi tutorial, full-blown starter guide. How long have we been here? An hour and a half. I'm trying to get this done in 2 hours. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. So you have an option. If it's your main Zoi and they die, I think you have the option to go back, but you're gonna lose like all the progress from that day or whatever time period. But yeah, they would just be dead. So you would have to go to another Zoi to play. If it's not your Zoi, they will just die and it'll impact your mood if your character knows them. Yeah, so this is the DLC. Kahaya, this whole island and everything on it is the DLC. Oh, we're here. This is my club. Let's have a look at her. Okay, cute. I've never owned a club. I've only owned a little bakery. So we'll set the hours of operation and stuff so it can open up. But usually, is this not my business? Am I confused? Am I confusion? I thought I did this. Club Lola. I guess I gotta do everything club ever. Let's set our business hours. Let's say we're open definitely Saturday. Should we be open Sunday? Definitely Friday. Let's just open 5 days a week. You can open every single day a week. I don't do it to my Zois because they'd be so stressed out and tired. Zoi card? What's Zoi card? And we're gonna open not at 8 a.m. or a club. I feel like we could open at like, we could open like 11. Actually, no, let's be ridiculous. Thank you for the biddies. So sorry, I'm missing him. Thank you, thank you. Let's open at noon to like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, we can't go to 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, it's up here. No. Oh, we could stay open 12 hours. We can stay open 12 hours. Let's open. It's me just getting later and later. To 6 a.m.? No. There. Free entry, or we can charge per hour or per entry. You could also change this up later. That's different. I haven't worked a club yet. This is cool. And you can select the customer's activities. So like, I'm assuming I want them to listen to music, perform as a DJ, dance. What the fuck is busking? Also, I want them to order for sure. Order is like how you gonna make your money off products. You got to make sure they have that on there. Been catching you all over the place back in the day. SL saw you at the club in GTA, now InZoi. Period. Which club in GTA? Lady Dallas. Drink beverage. I mean, I guess eat. I don't want them mixing drinks, so that's customer activities. Target clientele, we're gonna say young adults and middle-aged. No seniors in the club, so sorry. Not that type of spot. Recipes, we can put what we want to put for sale. Although I imagine it's gonna be drinks. I don't know if this matters. I said that before and it did not matter. I can hire an employee. I want to just see it by myself first. Also, another thing, once you do hire an employee, you can choose if you want to operate the business for on-site work, or if you want to be a manager only, so you don't actually go to work. You just run the business, so you can pop in whenever you want to, but your employees will run it. It's under the money on the UI. Oh, look. Hold on, I'm cold. You can select uniforms and stuff here. You have uniform slots. They're pre-built uniforms, which I wish we could customize them ourselves because I don't always love them, but they got a lot of options for the girls and the guys. You'll want to set it there because when you go to hire your employee, you'll put their uniform here. Also, you'll select your employee actions. So for mine, it's like, yes, I want y'all cleaning up, restock the dishes, whatever you sell. I don't know if they're gonna sell baked goods here. Maybe not baked goods. Maybe fruit drinks, maybe some dishes. And then I also want them to clean. But like for something like this, you can have multiple employees. You'll be able to have like a hierarchy. So you can have a manager. The manager could be responsible because you also need to interact with customers. So your manager could be responsible for like interacting with customers and stuff, while your other employees do the cleaning and all that kind of stuff. Busking is when people sing for people that want to clean money. Oh shit. Okay. But we're gonna hit complete on this. Hit okay. Now we should be fine to enter our establishment. Also you zoom in and out with the scroll wheel. But you go to your fridge. So this is for all of the businesses. Why can't we restock anything? There's no stand in the store. Girl, we are not eating right now. What do you mean there's no stand in the store? It's right here. I've never run a bar, so I may need to play with this a little bit more. But you can make a drink. Oh, there's no like baking stand. So yeah, that's what's different here. I'll show you what the cafe looks like. So there's like a little stand where you put all the drinks and stuff in it. I mean, I guess I could just buy one if I wanted to. Yeah, it's this thing. And this is where they actually pick up the stuff they want to buy. So you can really choose how you want your business to operate. I think here the money is coming from bodies in the club. So you would charge the entry fee. But we also like products. We want to sell drinks. I don't know if she'll sell this one though. Where is she? Did she finish? Can you continue, please? Stop brushing your teeth. Unhygienic. Why did she not want to finish? There's gotta be something stopping her. I don't know what though. Anyway, fuck her right now. Now we can restock items. We can restock dishes if we want to sell food. It's also going to depend on how good she is at cooking. Right now she can barely cook anything. Here, we can sell. We don't have bananas for that. Some of them require ingredients. All we can make right now is a salad. We have no skills. Keep that in mind when you're buying a business. If you have no skills, you might need to get some. 10 to get in. Facts. Make 100 to get in. The club selling salads and no cocktails because she won't finish. I wonder why she won't finish though. All right, let's let her make her little salad and put it out for sale. Girl, no! What? Eating the salad. Okay, she fucked that one up. Let's try again. Because it's not like I select cook. There's a difference between like selecting the cook option and selecting the restock. She should have automatically brought it over to the stand. She's got no skills. She's a poor newborn. We're gonna try to catch her before she sits down. And let's walk her over to the stand. Because girl, why would you eat that? And boom, salad for sale. So now customers can come in and order here and then they'll go pick up their salad. Hey Jenny Rand, I saw your number. I'll call you back after we finish our tutorial. Yeah, this is business. There's so much to see in Kahaya. I have a lot of streams in Kahaya. They're on YouTube as well. So if you haven't seen them, go check out my InZoi gameplay playlist. This is my first InZoi tutorial, but there's so much to do here, so much to see here. What was it that I said I was gonna show y'all? Oh, I want to show you like photos and stuff, and I do want to show you a bit more with the business. Right? She barely even got to put the food to her mouth. I'm gonna switch to my other game. I'm gonna just go to lobby. We'll hit save and exit. I'm gonna delete the save file low-key. But let's switch to my main game so I can show you what like an operational business looks like, and I can show you some of the locations. It wasn't open yet, so I set my hours of operation. We weren't in the hours of operation. If your business is not open, you're not gonna be able to. That's Lola. I forgot I got very nervous about this because when I opened it up on my laptop, it said it was not synced with my cloud or something. And I was like, ooh, this laptop better not overwrite my save. So this is my first time opening up. This is the one that's my massive save file that I've had going since August. I can't imagine. The only script mod that I think one could possibly need in InZoi is just sex. That is what I think people are asking me. They're like, are there mods yet? And I'm like, gameplay? I don't think you need them. I guess sex. That's the only one. Because y'all are freaks. Oh. Hold on, I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Are we unfrozen? Yeah, okay. Because that's all y'all asking about. That's what y'all are asking about. No one's made a sex mod yet. And extreme violence. I haven't had a need for either of those yet. Drugs? I would not be surprised if they introduce drugs just to the base game. I would not be surprised. So I know in the update tomorrow, you can steal cars. There are crimes you can commit to the end of the year. I feel like that's a good time though. There's so much to take in with this game, and especially to introduce your PC to. That good choice. Good choice. All right. I'm gonna speed them up so they can. Oh, look at. He's depressed right now. First of all, he did not text her. He's asleep. I was like, they're just gonna have to deal with this together because all he wanted to do was sleep all day. But it was so cute. She just like came over here and watched him, and she bought him a teddy bear. But just now he texted her, "Do you not like me anymore?" He's so depressed and insecure. Poor thing. He just needs some reassurance. I was just surprised by your gift. I guess it's fine as long as your intention isn't what I thought. Oh yeah, he did not like the teddy bear. I don't know what the fuck his problem is. He will not take gifts from her. But anyway, she saw that he was depressed. She bought him a fucking teddy bear and then watched him sleep. He has not wanted to wake up. He's not even tired. Oh, he's a little tired, but he wasn't tired when he sat down. Not that tired. Remake his main mods. Okay. We need them to go to bed so they can get to the next day. Wake up. Get in bed. So we can go to the cafe. Also, fun fact that I only just found out recently, you can't travel from city to city if you have a business. So that's another thing. You can travel. You can hop on a plane and go from Dowan to Kahaya and travel around. But if you own a business, they don't let you travel. So for their honeymoon, I'm likely gonna sell her business. Let them go on a honeymoon, and then we're gonna get a different business when we get back. That's his trait. He just gets, so this is our first time actually seeing it play out. Cause he, one of his, Zoi card, this is what you meant. So yeah, this is your Zoi card that tells you all about your Zoi. I never set his traits. It was just automatic, and he's a depressed bookworm, but I've never seen his depression play out until now. Who the fuck he going on a date with? Why does he have a date scheduled? With who? Oh, he gotta go. Who's he going on a secret date with in the middle of the night? And he on his underwear. He didn't even get dressed. We gotta see where he going, because she doesn't have it on her schedule. Flustered for what? From wearing no pants? Put some fucking clothes on. You know, I'm not helping you out, because what you got going on? Why has he got a midnight date with someone? It better not be Subin. I don't know who Subin is. I've been looking at that this whole time they've been together. Mind you, he just proposed to us. It is giving booty call. And you know Drake don't be slinging that thing. Who was the date? What's he about to go do? Listen to solemn music? He's so depressed. I wonder if I did this. Maybe it was supposed to be Mila, and I took it off her schedule. Cause she did ask him on a date, and I was like, where did it go? We wait. I low-key think it was supposed to be Mila. Okay, false alarm. Matt, we are so distracted from the tutorial. I'm like, wait a minute. My boy is so depressed, y'all. We'll pick up on this gameplay, his poor depressed gameplay. Or it might be gone though by the time, because I want it to be daytime so we can go to her cafe. They just got engaged. I feel like that's so good for the storyline though, because she's at home in bed. I don't know who he's supposed to be on a date with. I think it might be her. I think I might have deleted it from her schedule and forgot to delete it from his. What? But oh, I feel bad for him now. Put clothes on. Put your clothes on, Drake. I'm sorry. I was about to punish him. But I feel like this would be a good storyline too. Like the fact that they just got engaged. She hasn't, even though they've lived with each other for a while, she hasn't seen him depressed yet. So, you know. And he over here listening to sad music and shit. I really let whatever happen. Like the other day, he got mad about something and wanted to call off the engagement that I put so much time and effort into, like rebuilding locations, planning a party. I put so much work into it. And I was really gonna let him call it off because he had two options. He both wanted to make marriage plans with her, but also call it off. I think because his depression was coming in. We didn't know that about him yet. He's just out here listening to sad music, child. This is too much. But I mean, I guess while we're looking at this, we can kind of talk about some gameplay tips if you're finding yourself bored. Like I said, I don't think there's any right or wrong way to play it, but if you find yourself getting bored, what has helped me is I do really treat this like this is a reality show that I'm an active producer on. Like I'm trying to produce a storyline. So I think it's the like role player in me. I fear his seasonal depression kicked in because it's fall in game. Oh, probably. He probably does have seasonal depression. Poor thing is going through it. And I'm just like, fuck you. Go home, friend. Go to bed. He's over here donating anonymously to places. I was thinking the worst of him. Go home, friend. But who was he about to talk to? Greet in a friendly way. It's not even romantic. Whatever, we're fine unless it gets romantic. We'll see. I'm so attached to the save, y'all. 8 months, I'm attached. But I feel like it helps. I think it's the role player in me to have some sort of like backstory with your characters, like a little bit of a backstory, and it'll like low-key just like fall into place. Like I don't even know some of the things that were in Mila's thoughts. So they're having inner thoughts too. So that's a part of Smart Zoe. You can see what they're thinking. He said, I hope Deborah feels comfortable opening up to me like this. Oh, that's his friend, isn't it? Not him. But I feel like having some story, because it gets so fun and funny to see like how things fall into place and what type of decisions they make. But another thing that I do is I do try to satisfy their needs. Sometimes they're basic, like sometimes they just want to read a book, but sometimes they're like, I want to get into an affair. And that's how her and him got together, because she was with another guy and she kept getting the desire to ask him on a date, and then she got the desire to have a full-blown affair with him. And then they hooked up and they kept seeing each other, and she ended up breaking up with the other guy, getting with this guy, moved him in. Her desire was, I want to move in with him too. And then his desire was to propose. He proposed once. She said no, because she wasn't about that life. But it's fun to just like see how it unfolds. He probably lived in Kahaya because it would always feel like summer most of the year. I know, now he's in this cold ass sad town. Poor Drake. They're gonna have to move to Bliss Bay. But all their friends are here. Oh my God, that's gonna be a part of their story. They are gonna have to move. He can't handle being in this sad ass cold city. He's depressed. Also, look at, you can put their pictures on the wall. Oh my God, we gotta get into pictures. Okay. We got 2 more things to get through. I gotta show y'all how to or I want to show you guys the cafe and how to operate a business, and then I will show you very quickly how to take pictures, and that'll be it for this tutorial. We'll be back next Wednesday for other things. Am I building my home? No, this was just the pre-built. I did the kitchen over. I was planning on slowly remodeling it. I haven't gotten to building it at all. The only thing I built myself was the location where he did his proposal. But yeah, I let them make decisions even when I don't like it, because I feel like sometimes it turns out so funny. Like when so they were originally together. When he originally broke up with her, I did not want that to happen at all. But seeing like all the story that's come out of it to come back around, I feel like that was just so fun to play out. And I think that's part of it. Like sometimes you just gotta let shit you don't really want to happen because it gets so unpredictable. Why is it not going fast? This is not fast enough. Did it slow down? Oh, there we go. I love making bedrooms and simulation games, so that's all I've done so far. I did her office. I did her office, the kitchen. I love kitchens, so I'm not surprised I did the kitchen first. And I did their living room over a little bit. Yeah, I did it over. There's nothing that was in there before. But that is it. I took her bathtub out because she was getting on my nerves. She was trying to take a bath every 2 seconds. Okay, calm down. I want to let her take care of her needs a little bit. I think I had an incredible dream, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, sometimes they have thoughts like that. That's from InZoi as well. Character building. So they've been talking a lot about their family home once they get married. So I'm like, I could either do a remodel here. I didn't like any of the remodels that are on Canvas for this apartment. I liked one, but I didn't like everything about it. And I like their kitchen. I think it's because I like their kitchen better than everything. But I don't know how to save just the kitchen. I haven't gotten into character building at all. I'm in a studio or whatever. Build studio yet? Okay, we're gonna get her fine so we can get to this business. Here. We'll let Drake skip work today. He needs a mental health day. Let's take it off his schedule. That's fine, Drake. You can call out for the day. Also, my hat texture tweaked out. I don't know what happened to it. Okay, eat it. Bliss Bay might be good. Yeah, it'll be Bliss Bay. I wouldn't want them to live in Kahaya. They haven't really lived there yet. Neither of them. But we'll see. They're not even married yet. It won't come up this quick. This is first time being depressed. We'll give it another time. There's a realistic food mod. I haven't looked at that. I haven't honestly looked at... The food looks so good to me. Like, granted, this is just her French toast, her egg toast, but I feel like it looks so good. I haven't really had a desire for any other ones. All right, the restaurant doesn't open till 10. We'll go over there, though. I do not let her overeat. Her weight has been all over the place. The 7th or 8th page. That's cute. Maybe eventually. I feel like one thing I would want, because she's like cooked every single meal that exists, I would love to be able to cook more food. Like add on new recipes or something. That would be cool. All right, let's go to the cafe. It's literally just down the street, but we can drive there so you can see the car. Tell me, tell me. Show me, show me. He's just everywhere. He's Mila's dad in another save. That's why I thought I knew him. But she's a kid. What's up, Maya? Okay. All the cars also temporarily disappear when you first get in, but like traffic picks up, especially because I have my traffic on maximum. Mind you, it's right here. I cannot wait to see this update. I can't believe it's tomorrow. No, I don't know when multiplayer is gonna be on. I think they have a roadmap though. Oh, I added these things out here. And I added these benches and flowers. See, I'm starting to like dip my toes into decorating and stuff. I haven't fully dived in yet. Okay, but when you have a normal cafe, most of the businesses are cafes. One thing, if you have this one, build a damn wall and a door. I had to build a door because customers kept coming back here and brushing their teeth in my sink because it was just open. But I did build a wall and a door here, so they can't get in. And you can lock the door to employee only. And then the main door you can lock to only work during business hours, so people can't just get in here. Who wasted this? Hold on, let me throw this away really quick. Melanated Leo Queen, thank you for the follow. The update's in 3 hours. Oh my goodness. All right, so when you have a business, you can, so for here, we do baked goods. And then knock it off. Depending on her skill level is like how much she can cook. I think when we first opened, I could literally only make cookies, so I just kept making cookies. We're at the point now she can make whole cakes. So we'll have her make a whole cake. The cupcakes are really cute too. I should have did that. Oh, she has, I was gonna say you can cut the cake into slices, which I only just found out, or you can serve the whole cake. We only have space for the whole cake. I have another one upstairs, but we'll just focus on down here. But it's so cute. Look how cute it is. Like she just really cracked that egg. Like, how cute is this? I'm so obsessed with watching her cook. Or bake. No, I like seeing her cook too. And she's gonna throw that in the oven. Bare hand. But that's okay. Yeah, she's very shiny. She looks orange sometimes depending on the lighting. I'm just gotten used to it. I'm not great at the color picker thing. If this were cupcakes, she would like pause and put the icing on them and everything. It's so cute. But see, I didn't have to tell her to sell it. But yeah, she could do that. She can also make juices. She can restock all of these. And there's a coffee one. When the customers get here, they order on this, but there's also an option to like serve them in a friendly way and all of that. As you serve more customers and open more and more, your restaurant stars go up. And as the stars go up, hold on. What's going on? Who's she trying to dance with? As the stars go up, you can do more things. So I haven't gotten to my 5th star yet, but it's like I renamed it creation. It shows up as creation on the map. Business hours are here. I didn't even know I could charge. I just must have never noticed this. Customer settings, gave them a bunch of things to do. I'm targeting everyone, including children, but we don't have children. Yeah, we don't have children in my city. I did add all these recipes, but it didn't really matter. It doesn't impact like what they can make. It's their skill that impacts it. I have 3 employees. I have their uniforms set here. We should have a bikini day. I should make a swimsuit uniform day. She does management only, so she doesn't necessarily come to work every day. They run the business. Jasper is actually the manager. He's also her ex-boyfriend, who is now dating her twin sister. Very dramatic. You can see like all your profit and losses. You get a daily report as well. I made her rich, so like it doesn't really matter much to me, but if you haven't done a money cheat, it's super cool to like see the need to actually keep the business afloat because you have to pay your employees and all this stuff. It's kind of cute. I'm losing money every fucking day. So, you know, good thing she's just rich. It's just a hobby for her. Bikinis and bread. Oh my God, yes. And then up here where she's just choosing she wants to go, it's where the bathrooms are. There's another little like spot where they can make more stuff and sell more products. And then people read up here. It's very cutesy. This was already built and already here. The other location that I can show you is the one that I'm gonna have her take over. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna show you all that. There's a bunch of places here. Next time I do want to kind of show you how to start to rebuild your city. So not only can you rebuild the existing lots, you can completely rebuild the cities. You just can't change the roads and sidewalks. So I'm assuming so you can't change like the full map, but you can rebuild the whole city. So I've like started replacing a ton of stuff, but we're gonna go to the studio so I can show you guys how to take photos and stuff. Also, you can take photos around town. I'll show you the difference. Girl, get up. I'll let her take the subway so you can see her take public transportation with her little book. I see that girl everywhere. I need to meet that girl because I made her over. But yeah, any questions before we get there? Anything I forgot so far? They do teleport when you take public transportation. But they teleport from station to station. In Bliss Bay, they don't have subways, they have buses. So they teleport from like bus stop to bus stop. Same with Kahaya. Kahaya has buses and boats because you can do travel across the water. Where we at? This is it? Where's studio? Oh, I stopped her. Hold on. Where is it? Wait, is it here? She's waiting across the street. Frederico, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I haven't had any mods or anything break. This hat thing is the only thing, but I literally installed or downloaded this before Kahaya. Like it was early because it's not a custom anything. It's just a normal base game with a texture on it, but it's very old. I was right there. I'm like, where is the studio? Okay, so in every city there's a studio. The studio is the only location where you can pose multiple Zois, but you can take pictures no matter where you are. So usually what I do to take a picture is I will go, so there's a little camera icon at the top of the screen, and that'll put you in a photo mode, which you can only use if she puts this damn book down. Put it in your pocket. She stole that book. And then, so here in photo mode, you could do this anywhere in the city. Sometimes I go into photo mode when they're doing something cute, like even if they're talking or when they hug or when they kiss or something. If you want to pose and stuff, this poser pops up, so you can always select poses here. They have default poses. You can also upload your own poses. I haven't gotten into that yet, but you can basically take a picture of yourself dancing or posing, or take a picture you find online dancing or posing, and it'll put that full animation in here. I put one in. I broke it though. I haven't tried it again yet. Once I figure more about that, I could do a video on it, but I haven't used it much. But you can have them like pose or whatever. You can also change their facial expressions. There's also a thing they have, I forget what it's called. It's a facial capture software. Is it this? No. Yeah, facial capture. It's you use your phone and it'll capture your face movements, so you can use that for videos. If you want them to talk like with your voice, you can use that, or if you just want them to like pose and smile in different places. But you could also just use this as well, these poses that are already here. What I like to do, so you can take the picture, it literally just takes it in this frame, but what I like to do, there's this little camera, you have camera options here. I like very close up pictures, so I always bring my what is FOV? Field of view all the way in, and I use my scroll wheel to go in and out. You can also do depth of field, which will blur your background, so you can increase that as much as you want to. And then, you know, you hold down your right mouse thing to go in to rotate. You hold down the left one to move around. You hold them both to go up and down. But what I do is I hit U to remove the UI. This is also super useful if you just want to get a really clean video, but it gets a bigger photo. So it's a bigger resolution photo when you just like screenshot your full PC versus the small little square they give you, because this one comes out pretty small. I like the size of it when it's here. But yeah, I just screenshot this, and that's how I take pictures. You can also, in photo mode, change where the lighting is. So you can change the time of day, which I tend to do. She's out here looking like a psycho. And then you can take a picture. Boom. If you're a streamer, be forewarned, if you use the little camera here, it's gonna flash up the name of your computer. So if it's your real name, you're gonna be telling the world your real name. Just keep that in mind. But the cool thing that I only recently found out about, which is gonna be my new obsession, if you need to pose, I'm so glad they're also here. If you need to pose groups of people, you can use mannequins. So we had an engagement party, and these are all of our, or an engagement brunch. We had all of the guests from the engagement brunch. I wanted a group shot with all of them. So I put out these mannequins, which you can get in build mode. Oh, no, not build mode. Build mode takes you home. You got to do it from the property. This one. Annetta, thanks for the follow. So there are mannequins in here. You can just go into furniture. I think they're in other, but you can just search. Yeah, they're in other. You could pull it out. So right now you can only use these in the studio. I wish you could use these all around town, because this would be amazing. But so what you do is you put out a mannequin, you select the appearance. So you choose who you want this to be. It could be anyone in your city. So you just choose whoever. And then what you can also do is you can edit their appearance. Hold on. Oh shit. What did I just do? But you can edit their appearance. So if you go into this, you can change their outfit, change what they look like if you need to. And that'll change everything up for them. And then you can also click on them and pose them. So you could choose their poses. Oh, I can't move this. You could choose their like expression if you wanted to. And then you just move her around like you would move any object. And that's how you do like the group pictures. If you wanted this to be a different environment, like say, what can we do? Say you wanted this to be like a news studio. You can, there are some presets that are automatically here. You can replace this whole set with like a news studio. They have a few of them. There's this plane one. Someone asked how I took a picture on a plane. It's actually a set. So I just posed them sitting here, and then I drag them over to like plop down on the seats. There's a train one that I think is super cute. And then a laundry one. I haven't used this one yet. I might use this one soon. Yeah, this is so fun to do. And then if you go to Canvas and you look for, what are these called again? Themed studios. Some people have also made additional custom ones. I haven't seen many that I like. This is also something I intend to do once I finish like the little store for their wedding dress thing. I want to make a few different studio sets because I love this. But you can also use like your basic one and put any image backdrop in here. So like if you select this and select a little paint drop or a paintbrush, you can put any picture. So you could get like a background and just add it in here. I have so many pictures of my InZois because I've replaced all their photo frames with it. But like you could always do that. But yeah, it's cool. I had no idea about it. Also, lighting impacts things. So there's lights in here that you can change. I also have not figured this out. Oh, I'm daft. Oh wait, no, I'm not on the light. I'm on the backdrop. Anywho, that's how you take those type of pictures. It's a cool feature. The mannequins are the only thing that don't work around town, but everything else you could do around town. We went over so much. That took much longer than I expected. Look at Yams. My character hasn't met her yet. Watch her be gone. Oh yeah. Girl, I ain't chasing you for life. But yeah, anyway, there are so many things to show, so many things to do. We have barely scratched the surface. I'm going to end it here. I'm gonna try to highlight some of these and make like little standalone things, like for very specific things that you guys have asked about. And I'll try to get some clips up on Tickety Talk and YouTube Shorts as well. What? Oh. Yeah, InZoi is wearing a Dave Strider shirt. That was her first Zoi that she made too. So like way back when, like when I think Character Studio was only out. I am tired, friends. I have subathon coming up this Friday. So if you guys don't know, my Twitch partner anniversary was on Sunday. We celebrate it every single year. This will be our third time celebrating. Is this second or third? I think this is the second. The first one was when I got partner. The second one was a year of partner. So this is my second one. And we're celebrating it on Friday with just a very long stream. So I have a bunch of things planned out for the day. I'm gonna post those, but basically every time someone subs or contributes to stream at all, it increases a timer. So I just keep streaming for as long as that timer goes up. So I think we've gotten up to 24 hours before. So if it's 24 hours, I will be with y'all for 24 hours. That's why I'm trying to take it easy. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I got to do some things, get ready for things on Friday, but I will be here around like 10 or 11 on Friday. We'll start the stream. I got a little IRL stream planned to kick things off, and then we'll get into it. Lots of InZoi, lots of Red Dead, probably some GTA. Y'all been asking me to play Fortnite, but nobody put it as a redemption. I already finished my poster, so oh well. But anyway, I had a lot of fun. Hold on, Twitch. I'm gonna see if we can rate out YouTube. That is everything. Again, if you guys missed this video, be sure to go check it out. It'll be up on YouTube. I'll put it on the main page, but I created a new playlist called InZoi Tutorials. So if you look at my gameplay tutorial section, it'll be in there. Twitch, let me know if you guys like this. I know this is very much a YouTube vibe, but the goal is to do tutorials on Wednesday, everything from the games that we play to even possibly streaming. Should we see if there's somebody's playing InZoi right now? Let me see. First of all, I don't know who this girl is, but she said chatting with my pores. Right now. Oh. She's doing a subathon. Is this InZoi? I think it's GTA. I have no idea. Hold on, let me find somebody to raid real quick. But yeah, let me know. Hit me up in the comments of that YouTube video if there's anything you want me to show you for next time. Ooh, voice. I don't know why I lose my voice on these type of streams. We could sit here stream. Oh wait, look at it. Someone on the list is playing InZoi. Why did they pop up when I searched it? Let's go check her out. She's decorating. Period. If you want to raid with us, pop over to Twitch. We're gonna raid out and check out this creator. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. If you watched over here on Twitch, if you can head over to the YouTube video and drop a comment after the stream. If you're in the YouTube chat, drop a comment, por favor. It'll help a lot. You didn't speak the same tutorial voice. I know I get very like loud too. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, Twitch, take this report 54. Everyone, pop over to YouTube, drop a comment if you can. I'll also put chapters in so you can navigate your way around to find what you need. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you guys Friday. Bye.
Y con timidez me gusta y con esa sencillez que asusta. Sabes bien cómo es que es combi completa de cabeza a